What's up? What's happening? It's yours truly, Javon Freeman, back with another one. I'm going to start this off by saying add the Instagram page at the b.o.m.experience. Again, that is at the b.o.m.experience. Give me a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and even hit the dislike to let me know how you feeling. This one right here, I think is going to be an interesting video. Only looked at the title. Didn't get a full look at the title, honestly, but I think this is going to be in reference to effects made at the federal level and it trickling down into everyday life. So let's get into this and see what they got to say.
A major fast food giant is giving HHS Secretary RFK Jr. one of his first victories on the Make America Healthy Again, or MAHA, agenda. Steak and Shake says all locations will be, quote, RFK'd as they swap vegetable oil for a healthier beef tallow to cook their iconic shoestring fries. Steak and Shake Chief Operations Officer Daniel Edwards joins us right now from Texas. So, Daniel, you're really shaking it up with this beef tallow thing. Was this at the behest of Bobby Kennedy Jr., or have you been thinking about this for a while?
We've actually been thinking about this for a while. Our owner, my boss, is a man named Sardar Biglari, and when he was a little boy, he went to Belgium and had fries and said these are the best fries I've ever had, and they were actually cooked in beef tallow. So he called me one time and said, why should Europeans have better fries than Americans? Like, we need to have the best. Steak and Shake's classic American brand. We can't let anybody beat us. We got to have the best fries. And we wanted to switch, I guess, years ago, but they couldn't get a chemical-free, additive-free, all-natural, pure beef tallow because they put defoaming agents and things. So he tells me we have to do beef tallow, but we have to do it all natural, no additives, no preservatives. And we found a supplier that could finally do that for us. And he said, we got to do it. We got to do it everywhere. And so we did.
Okay.
RFK.
Before we get too far into it, I just want you to know. So I looked up what beef tallow is, and it says beef tallow is a solid fat that comes from the rendered fat of cows. It is often used for cooking at high temperatures, like frying and roasting. How it's made. Beef tallow is made by slowly cooking the fatty tissue around the kidneys and other organs of the cow. The fat is then spun in a centrifuge to separate it from liquids and connective tissues like your fascia and other parts of the organ system. The remaining fat solidifies at room temperature. Properties: beef tallow has a high smoke point, which makes good choice for deep frying. It has a mild, somewhat beef-like flavor and texture similar to shortening. Beef tallow is primarily made up of saturated fat. It's often called beef drippings. You can make beef tallow at home using the trimmings of all of the beef you cook. I think that is a great thing. Financially or economically, I think that's great as well, because now you're utilizing more pieces of a resource, and that's going to stimulate the economy more. It's small things like that. So like, okay, when I was making T-shirts, to make the print, the logo paper would get trimmed and cut off. But a lot of times, once that stuff is trimmed and cut off, you can't really do anything with it. But if there was a way to take those paper trimmings and, spin it into where it could eventually become a product, or if that thing could be used as a product, if I had made an adhesive and put a design on it and then it became a sticker paper, then I had stickers and whatnot, or laminated the top and then you could peel it, put a plastic cover on it, then I could sell it as stickers, and then it'd be individual cut, original, one of a kind cut sticker framings and whatnot. Then that would be another thing that would become a product and then could be used for retail, and then that would then also help further stimulate the economy. So that's basically what they're doing here with beef tallow, and it's all natural. I think it's a great thing because it's a fat. As long as you keep it cool, it will slow down the decaying process. And because it's a fast food place, I'm pretty sure it'll be used a lot of the time, which I think is a great thing. I think that's a great move economically. Yeah.
Hate our fries.
Indeed. So all your locations by March 1st are going to have French fries in beef tallow. I know RFK Jr. not a fan of seed oils, but ultimately it comes down to, as you know, Daniel, it comes down to the taste. So does it taste as good as, one of those other fries that we have grown accustomed to?
They're so much better. We're actually famous for, as you mentioned, for our shoestring fries.
Right.
And these fries the same fry cooked in beef tallow is crispier, it's golden brown, it's absolutely delicious, and you're going to love them when you try them. You're not going to want to ever go back to the old way of doing fries. And it's the authentic way, it's the original way.
Well, you guys are the original home of the original steak burger, so I look forward to trying that out. What about vegetarians? They're going to skip your fries because they're cooked in beef tallow oil.
Yes. Well, we love our vegetarians. We've got the best milkshakes, Zagat rated #1 milkshakes at Steak and Shake. And, part of being a classic American brand, we've been around for over 90 years selling steak burgers. We're famous for steak burgers and fries. So we understand that they have the freedom to choose. We're an American brand. We believe in freedom. We believe that they have the freedom to choose what's best for them. And no problem. We think we can all get along, have a milkshake. And
I think that is a great answer. You're not kicking them out to the curb, but you're also letting it be known, like, hey, man, this is America. You don't have to eat here. Like, there has been so much litigation and overcorrection throughout times and trying to appease everybody. It makes you forget that, a lot of this stuff is nuanced, and we live in a country that is so much better than so many other countries. The fact that I can even get up here, swear, have viewpoints on certain topics, people's ideologies, and I can prosper from it, make $1 off it. Oh yeah, donate to the Cash App. I appreciate that. That will be down in the description below. But like I was saying, the fact that I could do all of that, other places, you would go to jail for that. Germany just locked somebody up for a social media post not too long ago. Like, we got it so good in America because there's so much convenience and entitlement. And because times have been so good, people have lost track of how good it is. But that's why you need people like me that calls a spade a fucking spade to let it be known, motherfucker, we got it good. And don't let the fact that we got it good blind you from the fact that things could be a whole lot worse. Now, excuse my language. I know this is supposed to be friendly for children and whatnot. However, things got to be said. It's a part of the English language. And sometimes you got to put a little more emphasis on it so people can get the grand picture. I think swear words are the exclamation points of writing. Oh, well, let's finish this up.
Those that enjoy the beef tallow fries and the steak burgers, they'll enjoy that.
Sure. Daniel, exit question, and it's a business question. Isn't it more expensive to do this? I mean, to make the process a little cleaner, ultimately it's going to cost you a little more money, right?
Yeah, we're not worried about that. Our focus is really quality. So we've been on a quality journey for a while now. So increasing the quality of everything in the restaurant. And that's a secondary consideration. Americans deserve the best. We're going to give them the best. And we're very excited about it. You even get a stem on the cherry of your milkshake, Steve. So when you go to get your milkshake, real whipped cream, 100% real whipped homemade whipped cream on your shake, homemade ice cream, and then when you get your cherry on top, it's got a stem. We didn't even cut the 3 cents to get a stemless cherry.
No kidding. Listen, on your website, I was just looking at your Oreo.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. And I think we've traveled far enough in time from post World War II up until now to see that cutting corners isn't as financially lucrative for businesses as people once made it seem, and how prior business company owners and leaders and runners per se, or for lack of better terminology, has portray things to be. I mean, yeah, it's cutting corners is a great boost, but boosts are only temporary. They're not for the long term. They have a finite amount of time, and we're seeing that right now with so many major companies. A lot of companies failing. We're going to start seeing a lot of small ones, shoot up, especially those that prioritize quality and true care and intention and attention to detail. Um, Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I think this was a great listen. And yeah, give me a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Till next time. Ciao.